You guys, what's up? What's good? What's happening? It's your boy, Ckay spelled Darkiee. Hope you guys are doing fine. And this is a part of the day where every Nigerian, everybody actually who works is actually looking forward to so they can actually go to their houses and all of that. Trust us, we really miss our houses. Hope you guys are doing fine. Hope you're good. Hope you're amazing. This is me welcoming you guys to Go to Life News, where I bring you updates concerning music across the country. Straight up today, we'll begin with Machala Big Wiz Whiskey, big name, big bread, biggest bread, whatever you want to call him, is all of that and more. And moving on to saw where WIZKID made the Lagos Deluxe becomes just the third African project to hit 600 million streams on Spotify. Just so you know, number one is actually Ckay with 661. Number two is Burna Boy with 660. WIZKID just crossed 600 million at the moment. Big one for him. Big one for him. At the time, we saw where over the weekend it was actually he actually went to Ramajago store where a very beautiful experience where I was actually getting stuff and I think he got tired of walking around the stand. I was like, you know what? All the medium stuff you have, you're sending to me. And it was like, I'll pay for everything. Big move, big whiz. And that's only one thing big whiz actually do conveniently. Big art and showing love to all his friends and people around him. We saw where actually came out to announce Money and Love video will be out on the 29th of March. And people are looking forward to that. Those some questions yet unanswered. Are you trying to push this one, or what exactly are you trying to do with this video? Is WizKid, and I'm sure him and his team knows what best to do when it comes to pushing the next song. We saw for Abracadabra music, one he had with remix with Rexxie. Amazing one at the time when it came out. The song was even doing amazingly well at the time, and WizKid jumped on it. They had the remix together, and for some reasons, so a person came out to say at the time it was not a song that needed a remix, and they should have just done a new song together. People had their thoughts about that one, but anyway, the song is out, and people are really to some persons they're really vibing to that one. We saw where Whiskey obviously is in Lagos and they linked up together for a video shoot talking about Whiskey, Rexxie, Naramali, and Skibi. So it's safe to say at the moment, in no minute from now, maybe in weeks or months from now, we should be getting the video for Abracadabra remix from Rexxie. Big win for him, and this I think for Whiskey, this is another way of saying he's showing his big love, big hearts full of people actually affiliated to him, and a very big win for everybody. For Rexy, big win. For Afrobeat, very very big win. For all of them, we have Rema as the next guy on the news. No, for Rema, yeah. If you follow him, you think it's his birthday. No, it's not his birthday. The Rema Rose album just clocked one, and for people following us on our page, you understand that it's for what it has achieved so far. You won't argue it's actually 1 year, but trust me, that album is just 1 year. I we saw where he came out to say, I'm trying hard to hold in the tears. I know how hard I've worked to get my sound there. I'm grateful to God for how far I've come and love to the ones who believe. And then he went further saying, love to the Queen. In case you don't know, that's talking about Selena Gomez. For Rema, if you're following his news, Rema is that guy who's just trying to make people understand that he has put in the work into all he has done. You always hear him say, even for the part, he even like at the point where he said, in the line was like what's actually pain the fact that people don't believe. Yeah, so he actually come out to say he has put in the work, not because of a label, not because of any acquaintances, but because he's Rema and is where he is because he's Rema. Good one for him. At the time, I saw where him and Selena Gomez became the cover for the the US Eats and everything. Big one for both of them. Big one for Afrobeat, and you probably don't get it. It doesn't get better than this. And from this moment, you can just tell Afrobeat is really going like wildfire at the moment. We saw where at the point him and Fireboy used to be on 3 billion. Yeah, so it was a conversation who's the new kid, who's the king of street, king of the young, king of the new school, and all of that. But now Rema has crossed 4 billion career stream across all platforms. Very very big news for them. Maybe the conversation will actually increase for next one when we get to year Fireboy cross 4 billion too. In the meantime, the Rema still stands at 4 billion across all stream at the moment, which is a very big win for him at the time. Talking about YouTube, Rema has crossed 1.4 billion total career streams on YouTube with now. So this is like a cumulative one here, not just with the song. Cumulative of Calm Down remix video, Iron Man, Do Maybe, Connie, Why, and all of that. So for all of this video, he has crossed 1.4 billion career streams on YouTube. Big one. Like I told you guys, Ray Barrow is a year older. That was on Saturday. And then for what the song has achieved so far, you actually want to argue this song is actually a year. And we saw for Calm Down, it became so it's more like a very, very long list. I'll just give you like a few of all of that. Calm Down, second biggest song African song of all time, most certified African debut album of all time. Fast forward to 1 year on Snapchat, 3 months accounting on Billboard Independent Album, all down to 52 weeks at the top 20 of Apple Music Nigeria. And for the Billboard chart, we've seen for I think for last week, yeah, it was over everywhere. Where Calm Down peaked at number 8 with Selena Gomez on the Billboard Hot 100. Very big win for it. It became the first African album, I mean, first African project to achieve that height. For Whiskey was on number 9 at the time it did with Essence, but for Rema, he has peaked on number 8. So for this week, let's see what happens tomorrow on that chart. We can't wait to see what the numbers will be like tomorrow. And for certifications, we've seen Platinum in Switzerland, Gold in France, and then eligible for gold certification in Nigeria, Belgium, Canada, Netherlands, Portugal, and then South Korea. Platinum certification in France. I think for France, yeah, there's a way they actually digest this Rema song, and the question is how do they understand whatever it was saying, song and everything. But then it's just song, and the music is a different language that everybody actually understand when it comes to their ears. So big on for Rema, big on for Afrobeat, and then we are so happy to actually say this one about Rema. Moving on, we have CKU on this one. Like I told you guys, CK still stand on number 1 with the highest listeners on stream on Spotify with 661 million stream. Very big win, and it becomes a win-win when you talk about achievements like this and you don't talk about the big guys. You don't talk about the David Bonham and or as you were, but then talking about CK, it means the whole culture is winning all together. We saw at the point where him and Olamide were in studio, and then for this meeting here, people are still waiting for this. Obviously, they actually were producing a song and people asking questions. Where is this song? Olamide, where is the song? Rema, I mean, for CK, where is this project? Are you guys should listen it or not? Because we're waiting to see what you guys have done together. We saw where he dropped his verse on the Soweto remix with Victoni, which at the time Victoni confused every other person because we saw the one with the one with Omale, we saw the one with CK, we saw meeting with WIZKID, we saw where test manager came out to announce one or two stuff, and people were like, the remix was going to be with any of these guys, but he came through with Don Toliver and Rema. So, but then CK's one was a top notch and a very perfect voice on that one. We saw CK actually come out to announce that he's going on a tour. And I think lately, yeah, when artists come out with their third thing, you don't expect the UK or the US or the France or thereabout. But then CK is saying his tour is in Nigeria and then he's talking about Nigeria university campuses. So if your school is not here, I don't know what that, I don't know. I think I want to say probably should know why your school is not here. But then it's going to be in UI, it's going to be in OAU, it's going to be in OOU, and that's in Agogo. You're going to be at UNN, Enugu, Unizik, Abuad, talking about Afebola University. It's going to be Unilag. You guys should be ready for that one. It's going to be Unical, and last is going to be in Bays. For him, he's saying he's going to be touring all these campuses in Nigeria, and a very, very big win for him. Moving on, we have Iyanyan as the last guy on the news. We saw where he came through with plans, and his last project came out on Friday. Amazing one for Iyanyan. One of the OGs who actually knows exactly what to do. At the point, people actually having conversation about Iyanyan saying, yeah, leaving the game at the point, coming back, and maybe not to getting his feet, but I think that now he's getting his feet and he's doing the right thing at the moment. We saw where he actually got about 1 billion views on TikTok. Now, for some person, it'll be like that's easy, but trust me, getting 1 billion stream on TikTok is not gain feet, and for whatever